YouTube, hey man, it's MaJJ Reacts back with another video, man. A reaction video, of course. Hey man, today's reaction video is on 3 true Home Alone horror stories that are animated, man. This is volume 4. You feel me? So if they do drop, you feel me, part 5, you know what I'm saying? We will be watching the volume 5, no cap. Hey man, this is by MJV videos, or I mean, my bad. MJV animations, my apologies, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, I appreciate you, man, because you dropping in, I'm watching, I'm reacting to it, man. So hey, I appreciate you, man. But let's go ahead and jump right into it, man. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man. Turn on the post notices too, man. No cap. Let's go ahead and do it.
For the past few years, I've been working 2 jobs and typically leave my house around 6 in the morning and don't get home until 10 at night.
Damn.
Then I sleep, and on most days, I repeat that same schedule.
Shit.
Unfortunately, that's just the situation I've been in for a while, but this happened just a couple months ago.
I'm sorry to pause so early into the video, bro, but I ain't gonna lie, like 6 in the morning to 10 at night? I'm not gonna lie, you gotta be making some big bread. Ain't no way you ain't making no big bread. Let me know in the comments, bro. Like, you think if you working, wait, how many hours is that? Because she said 10 at night, right? Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 10 hours. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You working 16 hours like every day? Do you know like how much bro? You got some bread, bitch. You got some bread. Hey, let me get some. Let me get a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell, nigga? That's some bread. I'm gonna be honest. You gotta be living cool, bro. I know you stressing like a motherfucker. You sleepy as hell though, for sure.
I'd come home one night and did what I usually do, which is shower and get ready for bed.
Wash that ass.
But while I was in the shower, I heard some movement that sounded like it was just outside the bathroom door.
Oh, hell no.
I quickly got out and checked and saw nothing, so I figured it just had to be the house creaking or something.
Who lived with you, bitch?
I finished cleaning up and got in bed. All throughout the night, I kept hearing these odd noises coming from all throughout the house. Mostly just some sort of creaking, kind of like if it was really windy outside and making the house sway.
What?
But there was no wind and no reason for the house to be making any noise.
Hell no, bitch! You dealing with some paranormal shit on God. You better grab the sage. I'm talking all throughout that mug. I'm talking. You better smudge your house. Better be foggy by the time you start walking. Your house better be smoking like it's a fire going on. On God, ain't no way. And then hit it with the Palo Santo for sure. What do you mean? Ain't no negative coming this way, bitch. You crazy. Oh God.
At one point in the middle of the night, I even got up and walked around to try and find out what it was, but I found nothing.
Why you got your hands up,
In the
bitch?
morning, I was very tired and had to work the whole day relying on coffee to keep me awake. By the time I got home, I was exhausted and sleepy, really hoping for a good night's sleep. I went right upstairs and turned the shower on, but before I even got in, I heard something outside the bathroom door again. This time I was sure it was right outside the door, and it sounded like it passed right by and left the bedroom. Although as unlikely as it was, it really sounded like something had moved across my room.
Hell no! What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean? It sounded like somebody walked past your room. And then on top of that, the way the animation was, though, like that shit is what got me. Had the nigga creeping like real talk. Had his ass creeping like he really was creeping though, like on some real shit. That's crazy. Okay, so hold on, let's get into it though.
I knew I had to look to see if someone was there, but I was feeling really uneasy. When I did finally get the courage to look, I didn't see anything. I walked through the whole house and did a quick look around each room, but I was convinced there had to be something odd going on inside the walls or under the floorboards. I showered and got in bed, falling asleep just before midnight.
Damn!
How how
Right when it's
powerful
getting
his
good.
cock's fiber?
Let's go ahead
So
and feel me
powerful
skip.
that one day
My
he'll be able
apologies,
to
man.
transform his... The instant I woke up, I knew something was wrong. It was very dark, so it was still well into the night, and the entire house was silent.
Hell no.
I wasn't sure what had woken me up, but I could feel that it had something to do with the sounds I'd been hearing. I peered over at the door and saw the slightest movement of a shadow from under the crack. I jolted up and stared across the room. My heart immediately started racing as I saw the shadow move away from the door and heard them begin walking down the upstairs hallway. I was horrified and frozen in fear, but it must have been the surge of adrenaline that got me out of my bed.
Do you live by yourself? Where you living in this big ass house, bitch? You need somebody to live with you. Shit, you better go ahead and find. You better go find somebody. Shit, petty ass to be a goddamn bodyguard. You got all this bread. Shit, I don't see why you ain't trying to. You ain't trying to spend that motherfucker. Shit,
Bed
you
made me
sitting here
swing open the door.
tweaking.
I looked out, and standing at the end of the hallway was the dark outline of a man.
Creepy ass nigga. Ugh. What the fuck is you? A motherfucking...
His eyes were the only thing that really stood out to me. They pierced through me
The
with a
fuck?
sense of anger and restlessness.
Nigga, fix your haircut. The fuck is that? The fuck? This nigga got sideburns going behind his ears. Bro got sideburn, and then he got two mustaches, one on his head and one on his lip. He got a big ass mustache on his head. Nigga, you might as well go bald, bro. What you holding on to? Nigga, he afraid to let it go. Hell nah, boy. What the fuck? He been hitting that shit. His ass he been smoking that crack, and you got a butt chin, nigga. You need to fix it, bro. You got too much going on.
I slammed my bedroom door shut and locked it. The man's footsteps immediately went down the stairs, but it took another 30 seconds before I heard him leave the house.
What the fuck?
I got the police to come as soon as possible, but they didn't have much luck. They found a few signs of the man being
Dirty
in my
feet
house
ass
for at least a few days, but that was about it. I don't know where he was hiding, but I always think back to when I'd hear him walk past the bathroom door.
That nigga was sleeping.
Maybe he was sleeping in my bed, then quickly would hide in the closet until I got in the shower, where he would take the opportunity to leave the room. I also wonder why he spent that extra time downstairs before leaving the house when he knew I'd seen him and had likely called the police.
That nigga spent the 30 seconds because he said, you know what, before I actually leave, let me at least get a sandwich. He literally made a sandwich before he left. There's no way he didn't. Tell me he didn't. What else was he gonna do downstairs? I mean, he could have took some money and shit, but also, nigga, you can make a sandwich, nigga, call it a day. Shit. He had to be hungry.
Everything is just speculation at this point, but knowing that some random man was hiding in my house while I was sleeping is a horrifying thing to think about. As far as I know, the man hasn't come back, and there have been no updates on his identity.
What? Hell nah. Freaky ass. I ain't far, bro. It's my basketball under my foot. Don't. Come on,
Last year, I moved into a new house far from the city. My new job was work from home, so I had no reason to be in a clustered and expensive city anymore.
Type shit.
For the first couple months, I was enjoying everything about the place, especially it being so far from other people. But on a regular weekday afternoon, I got a knock at my door. This was actually the first time anyone had come up to...
What the fuck? Bitch, if I live in nowhere, why is somebody coming in my territory? The fuck? What the fuck you gotta knock on my door for at night, nigga? What you want? A piece of cornbread? You want some sugar? Fuck out of here. What you over here for? Bye. The fuck? She crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. Cause why would you do that? I get you work from home and shit, but come on, bro. You might as well stay around all these people just in case something do happen, bitch. You can go ahead and call somebody. Hello, help me, help me. Something like shit, SOS or something, shit.
To my door at this place since I moved in, so it caught me a little off guard.
I bet it did.
I went up and opened the door to a tall, middle-aged man.
Hell no, the
How
fuck?
can I help you? I smiled to be friendly, thinking he was probably a neighbor from down the street. But strangely,
the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Your lips is black as shit. Look at your head. What is that? Nigga, I'll be damn. I'll be damn, bro. I'll kid you not.
Was lean to the side and look past me into my house.
The fuck is you?
It was like he was trying to see who else was home.
He
Being weirded out by his behavior, I pulled the door in and blocked the way with my body. Before saying anything, the man turned and walked away from the door. I stayed and watched him go all the way down the driveway and continue walking until he got to the street, where he got into a parked car and drove off.
Ugh.
Without a doubt, that was the strangest encounter I'd ever had with someone up until that point, and I really had no idea how to even think about it.
That nigga blind on your ass.
I stayed home for dinner just to make sure the man didn't.
And this bitch burning the food. She's so stressed out and freaked the fuck out. She burning her food, nigga. See, why you ain't just move? Why? Why did you move out the city? Man, you should have stayed, bro. Like, I get it, but shit.
Didn't come back. I debated
I don't get
the
it.
police
I don't.
to put in a report, but I thought it'd sound stupid for doing that just because some man came up to my door and did nothing.
Here's one thing
that nigga did something. He did something.
Don't spend another time
you just
on
don't know
Amazon
exactly what he
this
did.
first. Watch this.
But he did
I can
something
show you how
for
to
sure.
get the sweetest deals online. When you...
He
Around
plotting on
9
your
p.m.,
ass. Oh God, there's no way he not. Bro.
Tried to get myself more relaxed before trying to sleep. While I was on the couch, though, I heard a voice speaking outside. I quickly muted the TV and listened. It was muffled, but I could make out at least two separate people talking somewhere in the back of my yard. I ran up to the back window and opened up the blinds. In the distance, I could see two figures walking.
Hell no! Grab the strap, bitch. We shooting this bitch up. We going crazy. What do you mean? We finna go ham. We finna go grab the hammer and go ham. We not doing that. Ain't you at home by yourself? You live in the middle of nowhere. Why you ain't got your legal abilities to be able to have certain things to be able to protect yourself in certain situations? What's wrong with you, bitch? She crazy as hell. And then they pulling. Do you see the way they pulling up? One nigga got a shovel or a bat, whatever the fuck he got it. He finna beat her. He finna take her ass and beat her ass and take everything in her crib. Something. Who knows? They might just be some dead killers, nigga. She need, bro.
One of them had a long tool.
Oh God, I knew that. And this nigga got a wrench.
Hard to see clearly.
Hell no.
They walked between the trees in my yard until they reached the side of my house. I went over to the side window and tried to see where they went, but I lost track of them and they had stopped talking. I checked every window and still couldn't see or hear them anymore.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! We finna go crazy. Oh. You thought you was finna run in this? Ooh, boy, you got some. You were gonna talk shit about my mama, nigga? I'm finna go crazy. Let me go grab the goddamn out the gun department. Let me go grab it out the goddamn washer. We finna go ham. What do you mean? Niggas knocked on the door. These niggas is bold as hell. You crazy? Nah, hell no.
knocking at my front door made me jump and sent chills through my body.
Nigga, you don't give a fuck.
I walked up, trying not to make any noise, and looked through the peephole. There was one man dressed in dark clothing, wearing a hat that covered his eyes. He had to be one of the men I'd just seen, but where was the other?
He behind
What do
you.
Want? I yelled, figuring they likely already knew I was home, or maybe.
This bitch said, she yelled, "What do you want? Why you ain't just stay quiet? Why you ain't just stay quiet? Why? Why? Hell, what?"
Maybe I'd scare them away. The man stayed on the doorstep and looked over at the side of my house, then looked back at the door. After a few seconds, the lack of response started to terrify me. I went back to the living room to get my phone and call the police, but was interrupted by a loud smashing sound, followed by another and another. I looked across the
Grab the blicky!
saw a man hitting a shovel against
Where's
the door. He saw me and looked at me for a second, then ran away. I was so scared, I hesitated on whether to call the police or try to find somewhere to hide. The best answer was obviously to do both, but my thoughts were interrupted again when I heard the side window getting hit. I got my phone and dialed 911 while the man continued to hit
What
the window
the fuck?
over. But
What
just as
the
police picked
fuck?
up the phone, everything went quiet. And it stayed quiet until the police came. When they pulled in, I was surprised by a sudden commotion outside. It turned out to be the man at the door who had chosen not to leave. And after a closer look, it was the same man who'd come by earlier that day. Strangely, when the police detained him, he refused to say anything about the other man that was with him. He denied everything over and over, even though there were clear cracks and dents in the doors and windows.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. So you mean to tell me he seen her at the door, at the window, but didn't give a fuck? He said, "Man, fuck this. I'm finna go to the other side and break the motherfucker window." This nigga. Hey man, say man. This is I'm flabbergasted.
It was
bro.
frustrating to listen to, and even weeks later, the man still refused to detail why he had come by my house twice that day, or who the other man was. Everything remains so unanswered that it still creeps me out to this day.
Oh, I bet
Why
the
was the
fuck
man
it do.
trying to break in so bad? And what purpose did the man at my doorstep
And then,
serve?
and then bro so fucking cold with it, he didn't even care. He didn't even care the police pulled up. He said, "I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna stand right here. I'm standing on my 10 toes." He a real nigga though. Like I ain't gonna lie, he a real nigga. He might not be a real nigga, but I mean, like he stand by his business. He really was about that shit. Like he didn't move, and then he not saying nothing. He ain't trying to snitch on his homie. W mans, but what the fuck is you, nigga? What's wrong with you? And where your homie go? Is he still in my backyard? Man, this shit, man, I'm telling you, I'm bamboozled in this month. I kid you not.
To aid in the break-in. I moved away in the following months
I
and
bet
have
you
since
did.
only been hoping that it wasn't me they were after, or are still after.
You better have moved to the city.
I am Megan Fox.
She better have
and
moved
I'm
to the city.
voicing Natara. I'll steal Datusha and kill you with it. Mortal Kombat. It's one of those
Bro, I
staples
can't
that's
wait.
been
I'm playing
around
that for
since
y'all. I ain't
gaming has
gonna
been
lie.
around.
I'm sorry, I said something.
When I was growing up, I lived with my mom in a small
Yeah.
house. During my middle school and high school years, she took up an overnight job, so most nights of the week I was alone between 8 p.m. and 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
This happened a few months before I graduated high school. On a regular night at 7:30, I said goodbye to my mom like usual, then I played some video games for a few hours. It was a school night, so I couldn't stay up super late, but I still stayed up later than I should have. Around 11:30, I shut everything off and went up to my room to get in bed. But I was on my phone for probably another hour before falling asleep.
Put your phone on the charger, bro.
When I woke up, I thought I heard a door closing downstairs.
Hell no.
I looked over at the clock next to my bed and saw it was 3:30, so I asked,
Nigga. It's 3:30 in the morning. You already know what that means. But nigga, you mean to tell me you ain't locked the door? I bet he ain't locked the door. He ain't locked the door, bro. He ain't locked the door. If he did, I don't know. They probably broke in, but still, bro, I don't think he
my
locked
mom
the door.
had just gotten home from work early. I turned over and tried to go back to sleep as I listened to footsteps walking around downstairs. After a minute, though, I started listening more intently. Usually, my mom would go straight upstairs when she got home to get ready for bed, but it sounded like they were just walking around. As I listened for another 2 or 3 minutes, I realized they weren't even stopping at all. They were going through each room, walking slowly as if they were taking a tour of the house. I started to get a little nervous that it might not be my mom and could be someone else. I got up and turned on the light in my room, and almost right away, the footsteps stopped. I listened from the other side of my door and still heard nothing. Carefully, I opened it and looked out into the hallway. I was expecting to see some light coming from downstairs, but the whole house was dark. Whoever was walking around down there hadn't turned on any of the lights, which frightened me more than I already was. I made sure not to make any sounds and stepped further down the hallway until I was at the top of the stairs. Then I knelt down and looked through the railing to see into the living room. Nobody was there, and even in the dark, I could tell that nothing had been moved at all. My PlayStation was still there, and in my head, that was a telltale sign that there was nobody else in the house, except for maybe my mom. I mean, if someone was here to rob us and had walked through the whole house, they definitely would have taken the most expensive thing in the room. At that point, I just wanted to know if it was my mom who was walking around, or if I was having some weird auditory hallucination.
If it was your mother, she would have came to your room. She would have came in your room, and she probably would have kissed you on the forehead. She probably would have knocked. She probably would have most likely walked in the room and said, "Hi, baby. Have a nice night." If you not hearing none of that, if somebody don't announce themselves in this day home, something you obviously know it's not them in your house. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. That's literally like, and then he want to go downstairs and search. Bro, you putting yourself in danger, bro. Like, pay attention. What the bro?
Hallucinations. I walked down the steps to the bottom and called out, "Mom, you home?" There was no response or signs of movement in the whole house, so I walked through the hallway into the kitchen. Right away, I saw a shoe print on the tile floors, and when I looked up, my eyes locked on a figure. Across the room, a man was sitting at the dining table with a dark mask on. His clothing was all black, which made it difficult to fully make out any features of him.
Bro.
He was looking at me, but he didn't say anything.
It's an old ass man in a goddamn mask and a hoodie. He don't got no strap or none of that. It don't look like he got nothing on him. beat his ass
or even move. He stared at me with an emotionless look. I ran straight back upstairs and locked myself in my room as I called 911. The operator kept me updated on the police's estimated arrival, but after a minute, I heard the man slowly walk across the downstairs and over to the bottom of the staircase. I was whispering to the operator in a panic until I heard the front door open and the man walking away from the house. Not even 30 seconds later, I saw headlights shining through the window. My mom pulled into the driveway, and I ran outside to meet her and tell her what was going on. When police got there, they did a thorough search and found nothing incriminating that would help us find the man. But from what it seems, the man wasn't there to rob us. He also didn't seem to have any interest in me either, which means that he was most likely trying to hurt or abduct my mom. It would then make sense why he broke in only minutes before my mom usually gets home. It makes me think about what could have happened if I hadn't gone downstairs to see who was there, or if my mom had gotten home just a minute earlier and gone inside, unknowing of the man that was waiting for her.
Or maybe he pulled up. It was like, hey man, he just looked at you because like you saw how easy it was to break into your crib because you ain't locked the door, nigga. Lock the door. Lock the door next time. Shit, the fuck? That's probably what it was, bro. He probably pulled up and was like, "Shit, this is what you get. This is what you get. Lock the door next time." But he could have, bro. I feel like he probably was looking for the mom though. But I ain't like the way he grabbed her at the end. That was weird. Hey man, if y'all enjoyed the video, man, leave a like, comment your favorite part that you enjoyed of the video, and share it to anybody you want to share to, man. In my opinion, this was a WS video, bro. I cannot lie. This is a WS video, man. Hey, if you gonna be by yourself, bro, this is a hey. If you gonna live by yourself and you think you just gonna move out where nobody at, make sure you got something to protect yourself. You gotta have something. You can't be sitting around here like, oh, what am I gonna do? Oh my god, I don't know what's going on. Ah! No! Grab something. Grab something. I don't know what you got. You need something though. Grab something at least to protect yourself. Don't just be no damn noodle. Don't be no damn noodle lady just sitting there like, oh shit. I'm looking him dead in his face. He's breaking in. He's breaking in. Okay. What the fuck are you? Grab something and throw it at his ass. Like, I don't know. Grab some bleach and just splash. Like, grab some Carmen or something and just watch him just something. Dude, bro. You gotta protect yourself, bro. You can't be just sitting around here just thinking, oh, because the people's not gonna come on time at all. They gonna come probably after you done got killed. So you gonna have to do something, bro, and then claim self-defense for sure because it was self-defense. Just think about shit like that, man. But hey, man, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, bro, if you haven't already. We drop consistent content. Make sure you turn on post notifications, man, because that's gonna notify you when I do drop a video. No cap. And I'll catch you on the next video, man. You feel me? Peace.